Thank you so much for joining me today for another video. I'm so glad that you are taking your precious time to hang out with me today. So today I'm gonna do a product review because I haven't done one in a while, and I was walking through Target, my favorite store, and I found something that really caught my eye, and I noticed this in actually a YouTube ad, and it is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. Now apparently, judging by the name, this gives you really long-lasting brows, up to 48 hours, 2 days. That's crazy. And sometimes, you know, I might go to sleep with my brows on. And honestly, when I'm trying to get ready, the thing that takes the longest time are my brows because, you know, you can see they could use a little work. So I am planning on doing a wear test with this product on my Snapchat, and I'll also be coming back to the video and letting you guys know how this all went down. So just make sure you read the description bar to find out the outcome of the wear test. Alright, so without further ado, if you guys want to find out my first impression of this brow product and give my sad little brows some help, then just keep on watching. Oh yes, before I jump right into it though, if you are new, welcome! I'm so excited that you are here, and I do encourage you to join the Breathofbeauty family because you belong here, you want to be part of our girly fam, and we welcome you with open arms. Alright, let's jump right into it now. Okay, so I'm gonna read you the description on the Maybelline website of this product. It says waterproof eyebrow makeup creates fuller looking definition that lasts for days. Fill and color your eyebrows with this ultra resistant and waterproof eyebrow gel. The sculpting tip and eyebrow spoolie brush work together to create fuller looking eyebrows that last for days. Smudge proof, does not transfer. 98% saw fuller and thicker eyebrows, 93% saw gel does not transfer, and 88% would recommend to a friend. Alright, so there are a lot of claims regarding this product, and you know, anything in the 90th percentile, I don't know how they conduct these studies, but it means they're pretty confident about those claims, right? So this, if you open up the package, you get a little tube kind of looking thing, and then you get a mini little spoolie, which is kind of nice because I don't have my spoolie with me right now, so added bonus. And on the website it also tells you the steps to apply. So step 1, use sculpting tip to fill mid-brow and tail, moving outwards. Okay, I think I can do that. Let's pull my hair back first. Okay, so I'm gonna open it up. I mean, packaging is pretty basic, but it's kind of cool that it's in that tube. I don't know, it's different. So I'm gonna open it up, and weird. This looks almost like just a fluffy doe foot applicator. That's pretty much all it is. Alright, so I can use this sculpting tip to fill mid-brow and tail. So I'm kind of nervous because I feel like it's gonna be like pomade vomiting all over. Okay, that's kind of extreme. But yeah, I'm a little nervous, so I'm gonna just go ahead and try to not make a huge mess. Mid to tail. I don't know, it's kind of like gooping up. And then what? Lightly fill in inner brow. Okay. Just lightly. I don't know. I'm just using like really soft touch in the inner part of my brow. Okay. Kind of filled it in. Looks a little weird. But oh my god, I messed up. Oh. Okay, step 3 is blend using grooming spoolie. So I can definitely do that. Oh gosh, I want to get rid of this. Does it come off? Oh, okay. So it like is relatively easy for it to come off of your brow or your skin. It's kind of messy. I don't know. It feels almost like sticky. It's kind of weird. When I brush through it with a spoolie, it feels a bit thick. Oh, it's hecka dark. Okay, I don't think it looks horrible, but it looks a tiny bit patchy. So far, I have mixed feelings about this. It's a bit too dark towards the tail of my eyebrow. Maybe I just put too much product there, but it just doesn't look as natural or fluffy as I like my eyebrows to look. It just looks really almost drawn on and darker than I want it to be. I don't know. I'm gonna apply it on the other eyebrow and come back to you with more thoughts. Alright you guys, so I did both of my brows and I have some thoughts. Before I share more thoughts with you though, I do want to mention that the color that I'm using, where's the shade? The shade that I'm using is called Deep Brown because I have like really dark hair and I need dark brows. But here's the thing. This doesn't have the easiest applicator to work with because the doe foot applicator itself, it holds a lot of product, and I wish I had actually, you know, scraped off some of the product from the tube before I actually put it on my brows, because when I went straight to my brow, like to the tail, I just feel like it made it look so dark. Like, don't you guys think it looks so dark over here? And with the shape of the doe foot applicator, it is hard to create that sharp tail for your brow because it's, you know, it's kind of blunt and it doesn't have any sharp edges to it. So I found it very difficult to create like this kind of tail, and it almost looks way too blunt. I usually like it a little sharper than this and thinner than this. Because the doe foot applicator holds so much product initially, like I wish I had scraped off some and then applied, and then maybe like just gently create that pointed tail. I think I could rock with this look, this really dark brow, if I had a really intense eye makeup look going on. But for everyday kind of wear, I am so far not thinking that this is what I would want to use. You know, maybe like as the days go by, as the hours go by, and it kind of wears off a little bit, maybe it'll look more natural. But right off the start, you're kind of starting with intense brows, and you know, maybe it's because I'm using the shade Deep Brown. I don't know if you're using like a lighter shade, it might be a different story. Yeah, for Deep Brown, it's looking a little too like Sharpie. It's not quite Sharpie brows, but it's kind of getting there. So it is impressive that it doesn't really transfer, but my first impression is that I don't really like it because the applicator is really hard to work with, and it just gives off so much product that I just really didn't know what to do with at the beginning, and I just felt like I was making a mess. Again, this is such a different way of applying, you know, eyebrow product onto my brows, so maybe I just need to get used to this format. You know, obviously this is a first impression and I'm not used to it, so I can't give you like an accurate review on how well the applicator works. But my first impression is that I'm not a huge fan of it, but I will continue to use it throughout the course of the year and just see how I really like it, because if this works, it'd be so great. And this is a drugstore product, obviously. It's Maybelline, and I bought it at Target for $9.99. So pretty much for $10, you get a brow product, which isn't really that bad because that's pretty much how much I pay for a NYX micro brow pencil at Target. So yeah, it's pretty comparable in price. It won't make your wallet weep tears of regret. As for the spoolie, it does feel kind of cheap. You know, it's very plasticky, very standard, kind of like, you know, like when you go into a makeup store, Sephora or Ulta, you have like extra spoolies that are disposable and just sitting there for your use. That's kind of how this spoolie feels like. Nothing really special about it, but I do appreciate that they added that extra detail of including a spoolie into your kit in case there are people that don't own spoolies. So I did really appreciate that. Well, now I am kind of hoping that my brows do tone down throughout the course of the 2 days that I'm going to be testing this out, and I will be letting you guys know how exactly this claim performed against my wear test. Alright, so with all that said, remember you guys, you are beautiful, amazing, incredible, and marvelous. No matter what anybody else tries to tell you, please, you are so beloved and precious. You have to believe it. And I'm so grateful that we are friends. And remember, I am always rooting for you. Alright guys, thank you guys again so much for joining me today for a product review. And I'll hopefully see you guys again soon. Bye!